So listen, these are 5 men to avoid dating in 2025 and 2026. 5 men. Just get straight into it, straight to the point. Leave these men alone when you hear these things right here. If you meet one of these guys, cut it right now. Okay? Number one, the man who wanna ask you out on a date, but asking you who's gonna pay for it. I don't know if you meet those men before, but I hear they're all over the place. If a man is bringing up who's paying, when I'm gonna ask you out to a date or hey, let's meet somewhere and bring up who's paying, leave the man alone. Now I don't know if he is because he's not able to afford it, or he's just trying to test you, or it doesn't matter. Leave him alone. I don't know if he doesn't have enough money. I don't know if he can't afford. It doesn't matter. Leave him alone. If a man is bringing up who's paying on the first date, he ain't yours. That's for the streets. That's for them little ladies out there who he doesn't, meaning he doesn't respect you. Because a man, all he wants to do in the beginning is to impress you, is to capture your attention. And that shit right there, asking who's paying, don't capture no attention, but some ridiculous stuff. Okay? I'm just telling you, a man who brings up dating but yet bring up money, or especially the one who always talking about, yeah, this money, man. Yeah, money's an issue. Yeah, I can't meet you. Just leave him alone. Because sooner or later, he's going to ask you for something. He's going to ask you to pay his phone bill. I promise you. It's a cue. Number two, a man who says he's looking for a submissive wife. A man who's looking for a submissive wife. A submissive woman. If a man is telling you he's looking for a submissive woman, leave him alone. Because her submissiveness does not come from his actions, his love, his respect, his trust. It just comes, he expects you to be submissive no matter what the hell he's doing, where he's going, where he's at, how he treats her. He thinks women just come submissive no matter what he is. Okay, understand this. We all know that a woman submits to a man, or the energy of a man, when he's loyal, faithful, he's a good leader, he's honest, he shows that he loves her, he shows that he cares and trusts. We all know that's how naturally a woman submits. But if you're just looking for a submissive woman, what is that? Who in their right mind is going to submit to a man who can't lead, who's not trustworthy, who is not faithful, who's not honest? Who? Only a clown will submit to that nonsense. So when a man is telling you that he wants a woman, a submissive woman, pause. That means a lot of times that man takes no accountability for his own shit that he brings in people's life. Don't forget that. Number three, the man that you should avoid is a man of potential. The man who has all this potential. He tells you what he wants to be, what he wants to do, where he sees himself, but yet when you look around him, there's no proof. There's no evidence. There is nothing that indicates that he actually is capable, or he's trying, or he started, or he begun. Nothing at all. You see, you can tell about potential when you see there's proof of, laying around in his house, like books according to that subject. So, he's studying this on social media, or he's speaking about it on a regular basis. He is in a class, or he's taking. If you see no evidence of what he said he wants to be, it ain't it. Because some of you are falling for potential. It sounds good. They give you a good story, and you stuck for a struggle ride for 10, 15 years when you got to take care of everything because they ain't at their potential yet. To hell with potential. Potential don't pay the bills. I'm telling you all, man, don't fall for the potential stuff. Number four, a man who's comfortable in 50-50. I don't know, man. Now, not that 50-50 is a bad thing. I'm not against 50-50 in relationship. But the one who off the bat just, I want to do 50-50. That means, you don't have any drive to, a man should strive, especially when he has a family. A family should motivate a man to strive to be his best. A wife and a kid should motivate a man to go to his highest level of income or whatever else. I really believe that a man should be motivated to, and so when you don't have drive to take care of your family, when that's not your focus, that's not a goal, I don't know. I don't really trust it. But then again, that's me. But a man who just off the bat, I do 50-50 and stuff, I don't trust it. That means no matter how much you make, you still got to do, no matter how much you make, even if you make 3 times more than you still 50-50, something is off with that. Now I can see if, he doesn't make enough money and you make money. Yes, listen, 50-50, right? It's a team. But a man who just off the bat, hey, I do 50-50 and I hope that's okay. No. A man who actually love his family will want to take care of his family. I think you have to understand that. A man who loves his family will actually take pride in taking care of his family. A man who loves his lady will take pride in taking care of his lady. I promise you, it's real. Especially if he makes a lot more. Ain't nobody making 200,000 and talking about, yeah, let's do 50-50. That's, I don't know what type of stuff that is. Now, I'm talking about marriage and stuff. Real living in the house relationship. I ain't talking about you all dating for 3 months and he paying your bills. Nobody does that. Clowns. I know the clowns might do that because, you might find some that do it, but I don't know. You know what I mean? And lastly, this is a man that you need to avoid. No, there's a lot more than number 5, and I'll make some more videos for the second part. If you want a part 2, let me know. But for number 5, the man who lives where you don't know where he lives. He lives in a place where you don't know. He lives in a place where he can't explain. He lives with who he don't want to talk about. He lives in a situation. He's in a situation where he lives that he can't really make sense of it, and he can't explain to you what's going on. So when you ask a man where he lives and who he lives with, I think those are very important questions. So where you live and who do you stay with? Because if not, I promise you, a lot of these jokers are gonna want to move in with you. Number 2, move in with you because you don't know where they're coming from. Do they live on their own? We have a large number of men who don't live by themselves. We know this. I ain't bashing men, but we know this. We have a large number of men who does not live by themselves, and you don't know who they live with. You want to know who somebody live with. They could live with their baby mama, their wife, their ex-wife, their ex-girlfriend. They live in a place where they don't want to explain. They can't explain. Understand, man. You all got to chill. So I'm saying, if a man can't explain his living situation, don't start dating. That means a lot of times he's irresponsible. He ain't it. He lives with something and he want to move in with you. He don't know how to take his, have his own place. Leave the man alone. Okay? If you want part 2, I have another 5 type of men to avoid in 2025. Let me know. But they might be a little different than what you expect. All right? So I see you guys later. Peace.